It should be.
Oh, there we go.
Got
All right. So, hello. My name's
Hello.
Gary. How are you?
Good.
All right. So I'm Gary DeHart. I am the publisher of Insightful Accountant. I'm here joined by Rhonda Shurter, who is the Senior Director of Product Management with ADP. And we're going to talk about some recent updates to ADP's, oh, I forgot the name,
Accountant Connect
platform. Sorry about that. And then there's Run also, right? We got to tie in all that. So, but what we're going to do is just take a few minutes. ADP had some updates to the Accountant Connect program or platform that I was hoping Sharon could, Rhonda, pardon me. We're going to have to, let me go back. All right. that one we have to start over on, right?
I don't even compare to the personality of Sharon. So let's do that.
So, all right. So, hello, my name is Gary DeHart. I am the publisher of Insightful Accountant, and I am here with Rhonda Shurter, who is the Senior Director of Product Management for ADP. ADP recently had some updates to their Accountant Connect platform. So Rhonda's going to share a little bit about that with us. But before we dive into it, I am going to ask Rhonda to tell us a little bit about herself, who she is, her role. And again, we were laughing beforehand, you have a title, then you have the actual job. So we're going to kind of talk about what, the title and the job, kind of what that entails. And then I told you there's one just goofy question, and that is, what's your favorite place to visit? And
I can do that.
Yeah, so once we kind of get through those things, she's gonna share a little bit with us about what the Accountant Connect platform or the program is, and then the updates. So,
all right.
Go, Rhonda, thank you for joining us. And again, the cheat sheet was, all right, who are you and what do you do?
Well, thank you so much for having me. So I am Senior Director of Product Management for ADP. And so what does that mean? What does product management mean? It means a lot of things, but it means I get to know our users. And in this case, I am blessed with the opportunity to work with the accounting community. So you are my users, you are my stakeholders, and I get to spend time with you and understand what are your pain points? What is your day-to-day like? What solutions can I go back to my team and help create that make your lives easier? So I spend a lot of time listening. That's my number one job, is to listen to our users and think about how can I help make your life easier. Then with that knowledge, I take it back to a team of very skilled developers that help actually create the solutions, as well as our design team that helps create the beautiful interface that you see in Accountant Connect. So it's really about, I'm the front to getting the feedback that I take back to my team, where we then try to find solutions and build them and bring them to you in Accountant Connect. So that's what I do. Yeah. That's my role.
Yeah, and is your background technology more, or what is your background that landed you in that role?
So it's interesting. Product management pulls from all disciplines. My background was not in technology. I kind of evolved. I was in marketing, I was in communications, because product management encompasses all of those things. So, I work with technologists, but I couldn't actually code anything to save my life. But my background is very varied, but I've been in product management now for 15 years. And what I love about it is no day is the same. And I get to build solutions, and that's what energizes me. And I try to bring that energy back to the team. So we are excited about the work that we're doing and the solutions that we're creating.
Yeah, and you're certainly building a lot out in that Accountant Connect platform, which is actually, before you get into that, favorite place to visit.
So I'm addicted to Aruba right now. So it's just, it's beautiful. It's a direct flight from where I live. The people are beautiful, and it's just a really nice, wonderful place. So I escape there every year. My family tradition is to go there for Thanksgiving. So that is
nice.
My favorite place to travel.
What's the traditional Thanksgiving meal for Aruba?
Crab stuffed shrimp for me. So that's what I have for Thanksgiving dinner. So
that's funny. Non-traditional, but tasty.
Non-traditional. Yeah, it's my tradition. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. All right. Well, tell us a little bit about the Accountant Connect program. So
Sure.
I've heard of it, I've heard it. Well, I'm a little different than most people who'd be watching this just because I deal with you guys. So I've heard of it, but I, honestly, I couldn't tell you what all it entails. I know it's a suite of things that can help an accountant grow their business, grow their knowledge base, and support their clients. But
Yep.
that too, it's like a title versus what is it? What is it really?
What is it really? So it is a free solution. That's number one. So it's free. And it's grown over the years. So I have been with it since the beginning. We were born in 2017. And really the vision behind Accountant Connect was we know that accountants are super critical to businesses and the success of businesses. They are also really valued partners for ADP. So our goal was really to create a free solution that really made your lives easier and made it easier for you to partner with ADP. So what does that mean? What do you need? You need tools, you need resources, you need single sign-on, you need easy client access, you need things that make your day-to-day very easy. And that's what Accountant Connect does. So within Accountant Connect, there's a host of free tools and resources, but what it does at the core is it allows you to connect with your clients and your clients across ADP. So ADP has various payroll solutions, which can range from small to mid to large businesses. You log into Accountant Connect, you get access to these clients in one view. You don't have to maintain different logins to be able to go and support each of your individual clients. You log in, you can easily connect to them, and then you can get access to their tax forms, their reports, their client data. You can run payroll for them. You can manage their general ledger integration. You can handle tax notice and amendments on their behalf. So it's really your one-stop shop to be able to access your clients with ADP without having to go and chase different ways or chase your clients for information. You can self-serve, which really makes your firm more efficient, right? If you don't have to go chase individual businesses for the information you need to do your job and service them, it's all right there for you. That's the basics. So just easy client access so you can get access to your clients. But we've also tried to expand and listening to what you're trying to do with the clients and also looking at how the accounting industry is evolving, right? From less transactional kind of work to more client advisory services. ADP has a lot of data, and we have taken that data and created solutions that can help you and your firm fuel advisory services or better advise your clients, whether we'll talk more about it as we talk about some of the enhancements, but whether you want to invite and advise them on their compensation strategy or look at their overall turnover, or are they having tax issues that you need to research. We have a host of tax resources, including single sign-on access to the CCH resource library, where you can go and research all of that for free. It includes the master tax guide. And we do things that we try to make it efficient for you as well. So you can go in and you can, for all of your clients, get the quarterly reports that you need in just a few clicks. You can schedule it to run every quarter. You don't even have to go in and request them. There are also a lot of strategic partnerships that we know can help. There's a lot of great technology in the accounting industry, right, that can help you and your businesses grow and go into new revenue streams. So we look at partnerships, and you can access those exclusive partnerships through Accountant Connect. And all of this is free to you. One thing I like about Accountant Connect is that it's grown so much that it's not just one thing. It can, there's something in it for everyone in your firm. So whether somebody in your firm is doing audit exercises, or they're doing payroll, or they're trying to look for marketing, there is something in there for everyone in your firm that can make their day easier and more efficient, and tools and resources that you may pay for separately are available for in Accountant Connect for free.
And are HR resources in there? Because I know at one point we were running some content from ADP that was HR, more HR focused. Is that part of Accountant Connect as well?
So you can access it through your clients, and we're also looking at other opportunities. So Accountant Connect is a journey. It's always evolving. And that's why I continue to be out here talking with the accounting community to see what else can we bring to give value. So we are looking at bringing in more HR services, but there are some resources there as well.
Okay. So let's say I'm a practitioner, I have 50 clients, right? And I'm doing payroll for 22 of them.
Yep.
If I go into Accountant Connect, I only have visibility on those 22, right? That I'm doing.
Yeah.
Where that number came from, I don't know, kind of a random number. But so I have access to those 22 to any data that you've got associated with them.
Yep.
And then, but the other items that are out there, and we'll get this in when we start looking at the updates. Can you just kind of high level a little bit, more of those resources, like there's research, right, which you touched on with the CCH. Do you maybe touch a little bit more on that, on what those resources are?
Sure.
And
so it includes the master tax guide, including the past 25 years. So you can easily go in and search if one of your clients in a given state, or if you're looking for a specific tax form, it's the full curated tax forms. You don't have to go out to Google and wonder if you're getting the right, most up-to-date tax form. Full tax form library there for you to leverage. There's also, really cool things like client letters. So if you're looking to advise your clients or give them an update about latest updates in a specific tax area, there's written client letters that you can quickly customize and send out to your clients. So, resources to make you more efficient. And you touched on one other thing. So in Accountant Connect, it's your account for your firm. So you can add as many users as you want. And we know that security is important to firms, right? You want to make sure that members of your firm only have access to the clients that they need to have access to and don't have access to those that they don't. So the security is there and it's very flexible. So you can say, Joe in my firm, he has access to these 5 clients, and Tammy has access to these 15 clients, and some can run payroll, some can't. So there's a lot of security built into it as well. And it's really flexible. You can set it up for how it works for your firm.
Okay. All right, so then we'll transition over to the new stuff, right? Or product enhancements. That's a better term than the new stuff, right?
Yep.
So I'll use my cheat sheet. So industry insights, what is that? And how do I leverage that if I'm a practitioner?
Sure. So industry insights is our latest addition to an area we call analysis tools, right? So there's a suite of tools available on Accountant Connect that will really help you do analysis and can power your advisory services. So if you're looking to advise your clients in different areas, analysis tools is where you want to go. So within there, we have the industry insights. So I love this. It's kind of an expansion on compensation benchmarking, which we also have available from our ADP Data Cloud solution. Compensation benchmarking allows you to quickly go and look at compensation based on industry in different regions, and you can see information in terms of tenure, bonus, turnover, benefits, packages. How are people compensating their people across the country? And this can help you in terms of if you have a client that's looking to open up a new business in a different state, or they're looking to expand or go into a new business, you can help advise what their compensation would be. Industry insights, what I like about it, is a shortcut. So you can go in and you can plug in the industry and the different region, and it's going to give you the insights for that overall industry, like what are people paying in that industry, in that region, what's the average tenure, etc. And then you can look at, it's called the job insights portion of it. It will tell you in a snapshot all of the jobs that are in that industry, in that region, what their compensation looks like. So, you have a client that's looking to open up a new business and they want to know, well, how much do I have to plan on from a salary compensation perspective? you can look there and say, well, we think you need these 5 employees, and that's your compensation. That's what you need to plan on if you're looking to open a new business. It also ties into another element where we try to proactively monitor your client base, right? So that's the other Accountant Connect is. It's a good overview of your entire client base, right? Not easy to keep track of all of your different clients, but Accountant Connect makes that easy to do. So in a snapshot, you can look at all of your clients, and we try to give you insights about what's happening to them. Are they adding a new jurisdiction? Are they adding more employees? Are they losing more employees? Are they having a retention issue? This is where you could pull in some of that compensation data to say, maybe you're not paying them enough. Are you being competitive to retain the talent that you need to grow your business? So these tools all kind of work together in terms of there's some insights in there that can be a trigger event for you to go look and say, well, let's look at your overall compensation. Let's use the industry insights. What's happening in your industry? What should you be paying? Is this kind of turnover normal, or is there something we need to address within your business? So that's what Industry Insights is taking all of ADP's anonymized payroll data about what we know about how long people stay at a job in a specific industry, what's the average compensation, the bonus, etc., and packaging it in a way that you can leverage it. And there's like really great tools where you can actually like export it and give it as a deliverable to your client and say, you know what, I've done some research. Here is an analysis of your industry and your business. Let's take a look at this. It's an actual easy one-click deliverable that you can provide to your client and provide that client advisory service.
Right. And the big A word, right? Advisory. I mean, that's what a great tool. And that's, I mean, what SageWorks, right? I think they do that type of benchmarking data and things like that. And you're talking thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars worth of resource there, right? Just for that one tool.
Exactly. And, this is data that we sell our data cloud as a product, but you as accountants get access to really cool tools for free within inside Accountant Connect.
That's fantastic. So payroll client onboarding, what's that about?
Payroll client onboarding. So this is something that we heard, right? You have a client and they need payroll services. So you can go our traditional route. We're super flexible on how you work with ADP. You can go the traditional route and work with your dedicated sales rep to get them onboarded, or, they're a 2-employee company. This is something you could do yourself in 15 minutes, and it's all integrated into Accountant Connect. You just hit start a new payroll client, and you can walk through entering the information. You guys know your clients best. You likely have all of the information that we need to start them as a new payroll company. So you can enter that in, send it off to the client for them to review and approve, and they can be up and running on payroll within the same day. And it's just another quick, easy way for you to self-service your clients. If you have the desire or need to onboard a new client to our run payroll solution. And it's also flexible. So let's say you have some of the information, but not all of the information. You can complete what you have, send it over to your client, all electronic. You're not, faxing things back and forth. You're not on the phone. It's all systematic. It goes completely automated to the client for them to review and approve. They could add in their bank account information, add their employee information, hit approve, and they will be up and running on payroll.
Okay, fantastic. Service Connect. So Accountant Connect. So there's kind of two things, right? You got Service Connect, and then there's Accountant Connect certification program, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to get you to lump all that together, because we were talking about prior to this, just that you've worked, to be a certified partner.
Yep.
Takes several hours of training. So if you could maybe lump those together, what is that? And again, why would I do it? What's in it for me to be certified?
Well, let's start with Service Connect. So Service Connect, we do have our dedicated accountant help desk that is dedicated specific to our accountant community. They're there to answer any questions or help with any client needs that you have. Service Connect is a way for you to do that electronically. So let's say you have a report you have a question about, you want to talk with our accountant help desk, but you don't have time to be on the phone. So you go to Service Connect, You upload whatever question information that you have, completely secure, send your question, and you'll get that response back from our dedicated accountant help desk. So Service Connect is really a way to interact with ADP, provide information to us, and get answers to your questions without having to be on the phone or talk to your dedicated sales rep as well. Certification program. So I mentioned Account Connect has been around since 2017. We've grown significantly, right? And that's how we've gotten to the place where we are, where there's something in it for everyone. It's grown so much that we wanted to make sure that our valued partners are getting the most out of Accountant Connect. There's so much that you can do there. So the certification program is really about educating you to make sure that you understand everything that you can do in Accountant Connect to make your firm more efficient. So it's really about making you more knowledgeable so you can take that knowledge back and share it across your firm and make sure you're leveraging all the efficiencies and tools and resources that Accountant Connect has to offer. So, there's bits and pieces of it. Focused on different areas of Accountant Connect. But once you complete it, you can feel like, okay, I have this free resource. I know how to use it and I can share it with my firm. And this is really going to bring a lot of value to us.
Great. And is that am I sitting in a Zoom room for 5 hours to get that certification, or is it a self-paced?
It's self-paced. So it's broken up in chunks and you can take it, as you go. Or as you have time. I think we tried to keep them in short, snackable, 15, 20-minute videos here and there. So on your lunch hour, learn something new about Accountant Connect, complete them all. You get your certification and, you share that certification as one of the things that you've accomplished in your career.
Okay, fantastic. All right, last one, then, just so I don't take up too much of your time, and that's the integration. So you've talked about a little bit about kind of that. Can't remember if they're dedicated partners or what the term is, but so there's a suite of companies that ADP has worked pretty tightly with to get good integrations in place. Best of breeds can be the word, right? It's a term. Yep. But you guys have these companies been vetted? I mean, I'm assuming they have. I mean, you're ADP, so you're not just partnering up with anybody. But their products and most of these partners and the integrations, have they come from your discussions within the community where the accountants are saying, look, it would be really helpful if we had this, and then you look at it and you go, well, we don't do that, we're not going to build that, but here's a great solution for that, and then you'll go out and build out that partnership?
Yes, exactly. So I think with our partners, we have a shared belief that technology can be leveraged to make firms more efficient, right? So there's lots of great technology out there. If you're out at any of the industry shows, you're seeing all of the great partners that are out there that can help you grow your business and make you more efficient. So, we have a team that's out there looking and comparing all the partners and looking at who is the best in class, who can offer a solution that, can benefit our accounting firm partners. So, one of the most recently added was Giraffe. So in terms of financial planning and analysis tools, right? So we have payroll data. Other systems have financial data. So payroll is just one part of the picture. But if we partner with Giraffe, we can bring that data together with the data they have from other sources and give you a more complete view of a client that then gives you the opportunity to do more of that financial planning and analysis. So we look at ways about how we can bring our data and our technology together to give you a more complete view of your client that can then power, again, those advisory services or financial planning services. Right. So Giraffe is a great partner. The other one is, Avalara. Tax is a big component of the accounting industry, right? So Avalara is one of the leading players in the accounting industry. So we looked as a way to partner with them as well about how they can help with the ever-growing, complexities of tax. Right. So, those are just a few of our partners. There's a couple other, and they're exclusive partnerships with us that have, a very nice exclusive discount for those firms that choose to leverage it through Accountant Connect.
Okay, and that actually was one thing you touched. I was going to say, I was just can clarify, which I know the answer to this, but these would all be additional, add-on fees that they would deal with directly with that vendor, whoever that vendor is, right? Whether it's DeHart or Avalara.
Yes.
Because just always good to be clear, right?
Always good to be clear, but there is a nice discount because we are partners with them from ADP. And with some of them, we have an integration. So like, for example, for Giraffe, we've built an integration with them. So there's a connector that you can get from the ADP marketplace. Once you have that set up, it's actually sharing the data electronically. So with the different partners, we have different integrations and offerings, but all at a value for our valued accountant partners.
Right. Okay. And then one final question for me. Before we got on, I reached out on LinkedIn and realized we weren't connected on LinkedIn. So I connected with you. So there is an invite out there. But in your I don't think it's called a feed in LinkedIn, but whatever it's called, there was a reference to an accountant event that you guys did maybe 8 months ago.
Okay.
Does that ring a bell? You know what that is? Hold on, let me see. I don't remember hearing anything about it, and I was like, "What is that? How did I not know about it?"
Maybe it was our accountant advisory board. So, like,
let's see what it says here. Sorry, now we're going way off on a tangent, but it is important. It was annual accountant centric summit.
Oh, okay. So
you know what that is?
So the Centric Summit, that is, across ADP, accountants are super important to us. So we have dedicated sales, we have dedicated service, and the Centric Summit is our dedicated sales team. So we have our salespeople that are dedicated specific to accounting firms.
Oh, okay.
And that summit was really about bringing them all together so that they can learn about, what's happening in the industry, what's available in Accountant Connect, so that they can then bring that value to the firms that they are supporting across the country. But I also mentioned, there's also our Accountant Advisory Board, which, we're not making up the solutions that we create in Accountant Connect in a room by ourselves. Right. So we have an advisory board where we have various firms come together and look at what we're planning, give us insights, and help us identify other opportunities. Because something that's very important to me is that when we put something in Accountant Connect, it's going to provide value. So it's really about the accountant. It's not about ADP. So, we're not in there marketing or selling to you. We're providing you with tools and resources that accountants have specifically asked for. So very, very focused on our accounting community and what will help them.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for your time. That even just because I've been in the space for a long time and have worked pretty closely with ADP, have seen all the terms and but really haven't taken the time to really fully understand what is available, right? And it's a lot of value, tremendous amount of value, just for free, for being
for free.
And is that, I have one client, I'm going to put them on, I still get access?
Still get access. Yep. You get access.
What if I don't have a client? Do I have to have a client?
Still get access to most of it. There are some that is contingent, like we can't provide you data if you don't have a linked client. So some are contingent on having linked clients, but there are hosts that are there for free. So I encourage, go check it out. Go to adp.com, Accountant Connect, and you can register and take a look at what's available. And when I see you at scaling, maybe we'll give you a quick tour as well.
Yeah, that'd be great. Because as you were talking, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of great data. We probably should be able to leverage that data somehow, right? Yeah. And to bring that information to people on a bigger scale. So
I'm
great.
Always open to ideas. So if you see me, bring me ideas. That's what I'm here to listen to.
Great. We'll talk about that scaling. thank you again for your time. A
Thank
little
you.
bit longer than we had planned, but that was a lot of great information. And we will see you in scaling in about 10 days. Not even 10 days. How many days? 8 days. We're going to be there in 8 days. So,
Yes.
all right. Well, thank you. Thanks, Rhonda.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I did end.